How's it going, citizens of the Reject Nation? It is John here, but we're mixing it up this week. I am joined by our good friend and co-reject Salamander Sally LaMonaco. How you doing, Sally?
What's up? I'm doing great, John. Thanks for asking. I feel like I'm on a talk show.
That's good. That's good. There's going to be a few minutes of jokes. We should have a couch set up.
Yes.
Pre-prepared questions for you.
Mugs I can drink out of.
One day.
With your face on it.
We'll have a proprietary mug. But thank you for joining me today. I've been looking forward to this movie for a long time. It's a movie that I certainly missed when it was first out, but I remember people at least talking about. I have almost no knowledge of anything to do with this other than like a few of the cast and the director and the word Multipass. So this is going to be a good kind of illuminating experience for me.
I just know I've seen Milla Jovovich's character from this movie
at
in
every
countless
convention.
Cosplays, like everywhere. Especially I had red hair for a while, so people were like, you should be her. And I'm like, I've never seen the movie, so.
Well, hey, after today, you'll have your new requisite cosplay. So, guys, hit that like button. Leave a comment on the video with your thoughts on the movie. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you can get notified anytime one of these movie reactions is out or anything else you might be interested in. If you want to get the full experience alongside us, bring your own copy over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/TheRealRejects. Sync up with the time code. Enjoy the whole movie as well as all of our other different shows and flicks we watch over there. Last but not least, thank you to the team over at Prepper. Huge help in editing these highlights down, choosing all the best moments. They are instrumental in the process. Visit our shopzeroedition.com store if you like my hat. Let's do it. Let's hop in the Fifth Element. You ready, Sally?
Yeah, I want a Real Rejects hat. I need to get one.
Well, you have to pay for one because we
I
can't
will,
afford
gladly.
to send it. No, we'll get you one. All right, let's hop in. What a fun life these kids must have.
Desert life.
Aziz, light!
Aziz, light. Good.
Rest in peace, Luke Perry.
Yeah, I was about to say.
When is this snake act supposed to occur?
Every 5,000 years.
So I've got some time.
You bring them water. Good boy. I will take you to them. Go with God. Be safe from evil.
Imagine someone said that every time you leave. Be safe from evil.
I was going to say, every time I give somebody a task, that's what I'm going to say. Go with God.
Yes.
Be safe from evil.
Yes.
Bring me a sandwich.
You already know too much.
What? Is he gonna poison them?
Yeah, it looks like it. They know too much.
I'm going to be famous.
Let us toast your fame.
Why? To fame. Salute.
If anyone looks at you like that when you're about to drink something, don't
I
drink
know.
it.
Could you be more sus?
That was a creepy shot.
Yeah. Great use of shadows.
Hey.
Whoa.
What? Oh my god.
Sketch it all, Luc Perry. Or they'll never believe your story.
Oh god. This looks like, what did I do?
I will never sleep on the light again.
Priest, you and those before you have served us well, but war is coming. Stone's not safe on Earth anymore.
Did you say stones aren't safe?
Yeah. They probably got to remove all this.
Well.
This is really amazing.
That's what they said when they opened Al Capone's vault.
I would lose my mind if I saw that in person.
I know, right? And it's the most jarringly designed sarcophagus, just that like wrenched up open mouth.
In 300 years, when evil returns, So shall we.
I'd be like, well, I'll be dead, so good luck with that.
Yeah, you know. Next generation will deal with it.
You still have time!
Time not important, only life important.
Dang, poor alien dude.
What? That is my biggest fear.
Yeah. Look at that lightning effect.
Evil begets evil, Mr. President. Shooting will only make it stronger.
Probe will attain its objective in 5 seconds.
Whoa.
Stetter, what happened?
Oh, dang. That's a tiny Lister.
Stetter, can you hear me? Stetter, what happened, Stetter? Did you destroy it?
I'm about to, sir.
Just give me a minute.
Yeah, just like chill, bro. Let it do its thing.
It's moving towards the ship.
What do we have that's bigger than 240?
Nothing, sir.
Get out of there. I don't want an incident. Do you hear me, Stetter? Get out of there. Do you hear me, Stetter?
Oh.
What did he think was gonna happen?
Stetter, answer me.
What's on his head? Duh. That was scary.
That was cool. All right. I've been awake for 5 seconds and I'm already cool.
I'm Bruce Willis.
How many points you got left on your license?
At least 50.
You know what? You gotta learn how to lie better. See you tonight.
I appreciate that his cigarette's like all filter.
Right. I was thinking that too. What are you smoking?
Z140. Alleviated titanium. Newer charge assault model.
Yeah.
Good thing for me it's not loaded. Have to push that little yellow button to load it. Next time.
This guy is actively crapping his pants right now.
Yeah.
You don't mind, do you?
No.
You sure?
Oh, take it. I don't need it.
What?
Where did they find this guy?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yes, just a minute.
No matter
The
where you are in
dice.
the future, fuzzy dice. Yeah.
Yep, the fuzzy dice will always be relevant.
You have 5 points left on your license.
Yes, thank you for reminding me.
It's way better than 50 points.
Oh my goodness.
There's almost like a Jim Henson-y quality to some of these creatures.
What?
You'll have what you asked for in a few hours.
Good. I'll meet you at my factory.
There are so many accents in this movie.
You see, normal human beings have 40 DNA memo groups, which is more than enough for any species to perpetuate itself. This has 200,000 memo groups.
Science.
Yes, science!
Sounds like a freak of nature.
Whoa.
Yeah. Can't wait to
Oh
meet him.
God.
Oh, yeah. It's a good black light poster to be made there.
It's like 3D printing before it was a thing.
And honestly, like the mix of like practical things and miniatures and CG isn't bad.
It's pretty good for like an older movie, actually.
Yeah, this is like the mid 90s, I want to say. I mean, that looks like CG.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of PlayStation, but
Reconstruction complete. Remove the shield.
oh dang.
It's a girl.
This is blurred. This scene is blurred.
I'd like to take a few pictures.
Oh,
Jesus. Ew.
I'm sure. Time for copy, my dude. Whoa. Upward dog.
She invented yoga. Ow.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, like this is good physical performance because that must hurt.
I'd feel so claustrophobic filming that.
If you want out, you're going to have to learn to develop those communication skills.
Ugh.
Whoa!
Clunked him right on the head.
Oh no! That's freaky, I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa!
What?
Kool-Aid Man.
This way.
Whoa!
Why don't we have flying cars?
See, I'm so conflicted because part of me is like, we should never have flying cars.
Yeah, that's true though.
But then again, you see stuff like this and you're like, but that looks awesome.
I would vomit.
Yeah, that would be friggin' terrifying.
I hate heights.
I think we need a flying unit here. She has no file.
Ah!
Look out!
Such a cool way to bring him back into the story. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Any survivors? You okay?
She's like, a guy.
A cute
That's
guy.
Nice.
Dopo metimbakta se ne voi. Dito male ne palela. Feno. Kiko hama stato un trum. Bam sono doppia da di. Big.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, big bada boom.
Bada boom.
Big boom, big bada boom.
We're in New York.
Unit 47, we're on the way. As soon as we finish lunch.
Future McDonald's.
Look out!
Ooh.
They don't chase you after a mile, they don't chase you. I think it's 2 miles. Hang on.
I like the quirky, like, loungy jazz classical soundtrack.
I
they
know.
got.
I was like, this is interesting. It's like 90s bossa nova.
Yeah, right? It's kind of a cool twist.
For a hover car police chase?
Yeah.
It's different. Imagine.
I do have almost no idea how she hasn't been, like, splattered all over the backseat by now.
Oh my god.
Make it to the farm, we'll be alright.
Whoa. That's a cool camera movement.
Cornelius.
What?
Yes?
Speaking of.
Looking for a priest.
The wedding's at 1 floor down, my son. Congratulations.
Mazel tov, buddy.
She's got a tattoo on this arm here. Fifth element.
Oh, the lighting's perfect.
I woke her up.
You're right. I shouldn't have done that. Call me when you learn how to speak English. And you, what is your name? You. Korben? Good. That's...
Can I get a business card?
Yeah.
Shorter name? Not ooh. Short.
Leeloo.
That's cute.
The key.
Father, are you sure she's a supreme being?
Absolutely sure.
Look at how hot she is.
She's a redhead, of course she's supreme.
I was on my way over to see you and a big fare fell on my lap. You know, one of these really big fares that you just can't resist.
Oh. How big?
Bada boom.
Bada big boom.
What's she doing? Learning art history. The last 5,000 years that she's missed. She's been asleep for quite a while, you know.
Yes. Download it all, Neo.
Wow.
Father, I know she's been through a lot, but we don't have much time.
I thought he was gonna say we don't have much chicken.
We don't have much chicken. At this rate, she's gonna go through the entire city stock. Oh, wow.
Yep.
The case. With the stones. Where is it? Stolen?
They wondered if it'd be possible to fire 500,000.
Fire 1 million.
But 500,000.
Oh. That's Soul Patch.
The original Loki.
Yeah, not a bad call.
They really make her...
Perfect. I know.
Cornelius, except kiba. Dalat.
What did she say?
This was back when you could get away with, like, semi-innocuous nudity in PG-13 movies.
You warriors, be proud. So what if the federal government scatters your people to the wind? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Your time for revenge is at hand. Voila.
I can't.
Do every Southern American accent at once.
3,000 round clip with bursts of 3 to 300 with the replay button. Another Zorg invention. It's even easier. Oh, one shot. And replay sends every following shot to the same location.
What?
Damn.
That's crazy.
And to finish the job, all the Zorg oldies but goldies.
The hair flip.
Rocket launcher. Arrow launcher. With explosion of poisonous gas head.
Oh, ow.
The always efficient flamethrower.
Jesus.
That is crazy.
My favorite. This case is empty.
The Guardians gave the stones to someone that they could trust. She's supposed to contact this person in a hotel. She's looking for the address.
She's so good with the alien language.
Yeah, that's very believable.
What the hell am I supposed to do with an empty case?
We are warriors, not merchants.
But you can still count. Look, 0 stones, 0 crates. Pack everything up. We're out of here.
Oh, dang. That seems like a button you'd want to have on a gun.
Now take this empty glass. Here it is, peaceful. But if it is destroyed, so busy now. Notice how each one is useful, thus adding to the great chain of life.
What?
He's really good at this character.
A cherry.
I'm in fact encouraging life. You and I are in the same business. Cheers.
That was an interesting monologue.
Yeah.
What? He's
Where's the
choking
robot
on
to pat you on the back? For the engineer.
I want a cactus button on my desk. This is the best desk of all time.
How your entire empire of destruction comes crashing down, all because of one little cherry.
Aww.
Did you find them in the wreckage?
Stones weren't aboard the ship.
What do you mean?
The Mondochiwa never fully trusted the human race.
Oh, a roach can.
Her name is Pava Laguna. She's a diva. She has the stones with her. The Mondochiwa have accepted her. All we have to do is send someone to get the stones.
Excellent.
Why would you get that close?
Yeah, you don't think he's gonna notice little? I guess he didn't, but if he got a good look at it, he'd see the little microphone.
Bugged. They were being bugged. Great dad joke.
I appreciate that they used an actual roach for that.
Yeah, that was cute. It made it kind of cute.
Yeah. Yeah. Just give a roach
He
a
was a little
backpack.
stunt roach. I wonder if he's in the credits.
Maybe. There are rules for like insect actors.
You got broken fingers, you can't punch my number?
Hi, Mom.
17 messages. And don't tell me your machine is broken again. Those things are good for 1,000 years.
Mr. Kim, you should go. This is gonna take a minute.
You wouldn't even feed your white pussy.
If food could fly up to my window, oh my god.
Dude, in 300 years, that's what Grubhub is going to be.
Oh my god.
It's going to be a traveling
I
restaurant.
can't wait.
Yeah, sure.
Whoa, cool.
That's so cool.
As a member of the elite special forces unit of the Federated Army, you are an expert in the use of all weapons and spacecraft needed for this mission.
Oh no.
Leeloo.
Who is it?
My wife.
You're remarried?
My wife.
No, I just met this girl, but I'm gonna marry her. I love her, but she hates the military. She knows that the military ruined my last marriage, and she can't have anything to do with it. If she sees you guys here, she's gonna kill me.
Major.
Look, just you gotta
Major.
hide somewhere. You gotta help me. You just gotta hide somewhere.
We'd love to help, but I mean, there's only one door. Where can we hide?
He's a G.
Three of us won't fit in there.
Sure you will.
See, that's a great thing about a 90s movie like this. You have these random wacky side breaks.
Control.
Don't touch anything.
This is not an exercise. And you please spread your legs and place your hands in the yellow circle.
Doing.
To save your ass so you can save the world.
Oh, God.
Ooh, the claustrophobia I would have.
Yeah, right.
Sir, can you put your hands in the yellow circles, please?
Stuff you!
Wrong answer.
The police control is now permanent.
Revenge is at hand.
But of course.
Oh, white shirt and wet. This can't be a 90s movie.
It's the next logical step from that bandage outfit she had.
Did you hear something?
Cornelius.
Oh, no. God.
What?
Really figuring that shit out.
Oh.
I know, I'm not proud of what I did. I have no choice.
That seems like a very realistic reaction
Oh,
to a hit. Oh.
I'll take the mission.
Or are they just...
Are they dead?
I know. Are they dead or just frozen?
I don't know. I hope they're
Are they
not
like
dead.
hibernation?
Congratulations on winning the contest.
Oh, right, okay.
Sorry for the mess.
I was so afraid I wasn't going to make this flight, so I sent David here to come and pick up my boarding pass. But now David has to go. Thank you. Bye.
Leeloo Dallas Multipass.
Multipass. Multipass. She knows it's a multipass. Leeloo Dallas, my wife. We're newlyweds. Just met. You know how it is. Bump into each other, sparks happen. Yeah, she knows it's a multipass. Yeah, anyway, we're in love.
Oh, Lord, this is not possible.
You want some more?
This is all my fault.
I understand. This is my mission. I should never have given it to you.
I know. It's the key to the temple. Oh, no.
Prepare for our arrival.
No, don't give that to him. Come on.
Yeah. Oh no, dude, don't mess this up.
Korben Dallas?
Yeah, that's me.
Just a minute, please.
Everyone's Korben Dallas today.
Great honor to be on his talk show. He's so great.
Yes, I'm sure you're very excited, but I'm on my vacation. I don't want to be bothered. I prefer to remain anonymous.
What?
Boy is fused like fire. So start melting, ladies, because the boy is hotter than hot. He's hot.
Oh my god.
He's a magic fountain floor with non-stop wine, women, and looking. All night long.
Butt
What is
shots.
happening?
I'm having so many feelings right now.
Same.
This sequence was brought to you by cocaine and ecstasy.
I feel like this is Lil Nas X,
Good call.
but I know it's not.
This is Montero, truly.
This is Montero.
So tomorrow from 5 to 7, will you please act like you have more than a 2-word vocabulary?
I didn't come here to play Pumbaa on the radio. So tomorrow from 5 to 7, you're gonna give yourself a hand. Green?
I am Korben Dallas.
Sorry, sir. Boarding is finished.
Hey.
I wish you could do that in retail.
I know, I was going to say, that must be the most satisfying thing for the service industry.
Yes.
Just whoop.
Me, fifth element. Supreme being. Me, protect you. Sleep.
He's like, what happened to my masculinity for a second?
I appreciate this wacky attention to detail.
Right? I'm like, okay, they're really putting a lot into this scene.
What would it really be like getting an intergalactic flight ready?
It is to be too disappointed. One.
Sorry, sir. This will never happen again.
I know.
Lift off.
What? Oh my god. Imagine.
Oh my god.
Imagine.
My costs have tripled.
Money is of no importance.
Whoa.
That's what happened to that other guy right before he died.
Yeah.
I'll see to it personally.
Whoa.
The original Vecna.
Yeah, right.
Parasites in main ventilation.
Again? Don't worry, I'll get it.
So tell me, my man, you happy here in the big world?
Find it boring, really?
Thrill.
It's a subconscious message.
Mm-hmm. Play it backwards.
Yeah. Search deep
What does she
within
say?
your core memories.
It reminds me of Spy Kids.
Reminds me if a Twi'lek and a Xenomorph had a baby.
Oh, okay, get down.
Yeah, now it's a hip opera.
Beautiful.
Oh, I'm getting out of here.
He's like, bye.
Nope.
Got him.
No security works at this hotel.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm like, how did he get past with that?
No.
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 What? Oh, I don't like that.
It's the day the music died.
Let's change the beat.
Is he gonna put on Cotton Eye Joe?
The Supreme Being sent to Earth to save the universe. She needs your help. And your love.
Aww.
Can't die. Come on. Listen to me. Wake up. Where are the stones?
What?
The stones. Where are the stones?
The stones.
They're not
Are
in the
they
box.
inside her?
Yeah, probably. Nope. I guess they must be in the box.
They're not
here. Yeah, okay.
Baked up.
In me.
Oh.
What?
Cut her open.
Yeah, just reach inside. It's a Saw movie now. No.
Korben, I got a headache, Korben. This ain't me.
One.
He looks up and is like, what the?
Whoa.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Woo.
Ow! That hurt me.
I know. He's gotta have broken glass like all up in his arms.
Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing.
Yeah, don't stop live streaming, dude.
No. That's pretty accurate.
Wait a minute. I think he's trying to say something to me.
Count to 10.
This movie, I keep thinking like, how much higher can his voice go?
He goes pretty high.
How many octaves?
I love that because that would be me.
Yeah.
Screaming.
One more shot. We'll start killing
No,
hostages.
not the priest.
That's the leader.
I've never negotiated.
You mind if I try?
No, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, cold.
Nice shot.
Sorry, sir. You can't stay here. There's a bomb in the hotel.
I know.
I know.
You know how to fly this thing?
Just like driving a cab.
Nice.
Out the door. How are we gonna get out the door?
Boss. In movies, being a cabbie can prepare you for anything.
Yes.
7.
Steady.
6. 5.
Oh, no.
You should hold on.
Bye. Oh my.
Wow. Jesus.
Imagine that glass just like.
Oh, dude, you gotta be cooking in there.
I know.
There's a ball of fire, 1,200 miles in diameter, heading straight for Earth, and we have no idea how to stop it.
How much time do we have?
If its speed remains constant, in an hour and 57 minutes.
I'll call you back in 2 hours.
Oh no.
What a boss. Uh-oh. Oh no. Don't do this to yourself, Leeloo.
Mm-mm.
Dude, she's really good in this.
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
Leeloo, how do you open these stones?
Don't die now.
We're never gonna make it.
Cry on it.
Like entangled.
Korben.
A tear.
Yeah.
Korben, it moved.
What'd you do? Show me what you did.
Nothing.
Show me what you did.
He breathed on it.
Wind. You said wind. Wind blows.
Oh. Each element needs its element.
Clever. Whoa.
There you go.
Oh, smart. Okay.
Cool.
For a second, I thought it was gonna be like Aquaman. Should we pee on it?
Korben, my man. I have no fire. I have no matches. I see nothing.
I have no fire.
I start smoking it. If I...
You're all fire, baby.
Oh, he's got cigarettes.
Yes. The one time smoking saved the universe. Oh, for Christ's sake.
Just drop it on it.
For the love of God. Oh. Oh, thank goodness.
That was so dramatic.
Very nice things worth saving. Some beautiful things. Beautiful things.
Everything before W.
Love. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, love. That's good. That's good. That's a good example. Like love. Love is worth saving.
I don't know love.
Oh.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. I need you. I need you very much.
Loving is a part of protecting.
Why?
Mm-hmm. Because I love you. Say it.
Because I love you.
Oh. Dang. The original Skybeam.
She did it before Godzilla.
That's right.
Scanner imaging has confirmed the dark planet dead.
The planet seems to have stopped at 62 miles from impact.
The sweat. Oh my god.
I think that would be my response.
They're not ready.
Mrs. Dallas, this is the president.
That doesn't even sound like him. The president's an idiot, and you don't sound like an idiot. If you don't want to talk to your mother, just avoid me like usual, huh? I'll just throw myself in traffic. I'll just saran wrap myself in the bed and pretend.
Jesus.
They brought her back. Her voice.
They did. I wonder if that's like a voice cameo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Dang. We did it.
Are there post-credit scenes?
I doubt it, given the time and place we're in, but, you know, we
Let
can...
me see if they listed the cockroach.
Yeah. And the cockroach trainer. The cockroach wrangler.
He should have been up top.
Yeah, that was impressive. That's real though. Like I was watching. There's a movie called I think it's called like Kingdom of the Spiders or something with.
Oh, they didn't have the roach.
I'm
really disappointed.
It's messed up.
I know.
No, yeah, there was a movie called Kingdom of the Spiders with William Shatner where they had like tons and tons and tons of tarantulas that you could tell were real, and you could tell that they were like driving over and smashing with props.
Really?
Yeah, and as much as, most people are probably like good or something, like that movie set a precedent where they were like, okay, now we have to have actual insect wranglers so that you're not just like massacring tons and tons and tons of insects on camera.
Right, because that's unethical.
Yeah, it's fascinating. So, that roach probably had a trainer.
Absolutely. I bet it did, but he killed it. He did an amazing job.
Totally. There's got to be a roach actors union.
A roach actors union?
Yeah.
A rag.
Rag.
Welcome to Rag.
The Roach Actors Guild. I think we're probably good. I'm just going to skip around a little bit, just to, not to slight all the lovely people who did incredible work on this movie.
Who made this movie. Congratulations.
Yes.
Always got to check.
Yeah, in this day and age. Can never be too safe.
Never. Not with Zorg.
No. No. Oh, poor Zorg. He was just a cog.
Why did he have a thick Southern accent?
Oh,
it's so good.
Just cause like I like these like space operatic ensembles, especially in the 90s, where it's like you kind of have the freedom to cast whoever because it's just like a big mixed, intergalactic integrated world.
It was, I will say, the most unique movie I've seen in a really, really long time.
Yeah, it really was. And it's funny, like parts of it were what I expected and parts of it weren't, especially in kind of how it moves and how it treats its characters and stuff like that. Because you see, like, you think Bruce Willis movie and you're like, okay, so he's going to be like, like we referenced John McClane during the reaction. You think like, okay, he's going to be John McClane. And like he has his Bruce Willis chic and all that. But like, it really is an ensemble movie.
Seeing them all at the end trying to figure out the elements and how they could work, I just had a thought of like, wow, this is a very unique cast at the end. Seeing it all come together with the singer and then the assistant and then the priest, and then I just was like, that's so unique. I haven't really, it reminded me of Guardians a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely some of that in here. Or some of this in Guardians,
Yeah, but then there's also like a grunginess to this movie that I feel like has been missing from a lot of sci-fi movies.
Yeah, like it does have that sort of like sprawling, like you're seeing a bunch of different locations and you're seeing like the slummy parts versus the super luxe and ritzy parts, and it has that like cyberpunk, like especially when when you're in like the city where Bruce Willis lives, like it looks like a crappier version of the world from Blade Runner or something.
Kind of reminded me too of a little bit of like Ready Player One and some visuals, I guess. But I was like, this one just felt really 90s. It was fun. It was really fun. It was different.
Yeah, like it had, like there were times where it would kind of dip into that. I feel like the 80s and the 90s both had this sort of like cocaine-fueled zaniness that they would dip into, and the 90s has its sort of own advanced version of that, and this definitely had that. But I also like that there was a certain amount, I was about to say element, and I feel like...
I was really feeling it, and then you didn't say it, and you let me down.
There's a certain element of like cartoon. It's like it's cartoony in the right way for the most part, where it's like, for like all of Act 3, you have Chris Tucker just like along for the ride, just like yelling and narrating, and it's like it's silly, but it also works in an odd way for just the situation that they've drawn.
It was a good balance,
yeah.
I feel like. Because there were so many serious moments and he would always cut the tension. But I also felt like he would probably be like the regular person in that situation as well, and how they would react.
Yeah, and I feel like it's this movie has so many elements that could easily, I feel like, go wrong. And somehow it's really fun. Like the cast, like even the cat, like everybody shows up, and like if I felt like the casting was really intentional, because not everybody is giving like the most like the performances vary, and some of the smaller characters are pretty wooden, but in a charming way. You know, like
I would agree with that. I feel like Leeloo. She probably had the hardest job as an actor on this set. I feel like everyone else got to have fun, and she was probably just really going through it.
Yeah.
A lot of her scenes, I feel like, were really emotional and intense, and everyone else had a lot of fun, and I just felt bad for her as an actress.
I know, because I mean, she has to go through kind of everything here, and I love the way she played it because, like, yeah, it is a really physical role. And they're constantly making her like change in and out of these like tiny costumes and stuff. But like, yeah, that first scene,
such a good job.
Yeah, she did a really good job of playing sort of an otherworldly character, but still having a certain kind of just innate charm about her.
And like an innocence.
Yeah,
I feel like they had her kind of be a little childlike in the beginning and just kind of like learning everything. And I don't know, that was interesting. But then she's also very intelligent, so it was just really interesting to have that portrayal.
Yeah, absolutely. And too, like I feel like it always deserves an extra amount of credit when you have to do that thing of like, yeah, you have the childlike quality and you also have this sort of animal quality where yeah, it's like that first scene where she's first waking up in her body and she's like writhing in the tube,
freaking out.
Yeah, it was like, and the little nuances, like when she is like learning all of human war and she has to sort of conjure up the emotional. Like I imagine as an actor, it's hard to put yourself, you gotta work to meet the fantasy elements halfway and to make those emotional. And yeah, like I thought she hit all the right notes across this.
Yeah, she nailed it for sure. There was a lot more comedy in this movie than I was expecting. I was expecting some like really big, serious like sci-fi movie, but this had way more comedy than I expected, and I enjoyed that.
Yeah, and I think this is this based on a comic book or something like that? Because
that would make sense. That was my next question. Like, is there source material before this movie? Because it was so unique. I was like, how did someone come up with all of this?
I know, yeah, and there are obviously like elements. Like there are a couple of, again, take a drink every time we say elements, but yeah, like they cut out. There are a couple of those establishing shots in space of the giant, ships surveying the ever-growing like black void, and those like look straight out of Star Wars and things like that. Yeah. And there's a lot. Probably there's like a certain amount of sci-fi salad, but I feel like this had a really nice
sci-fi salad.
Yeah, you can point out all sorts of different influences, but I really liked the way that this. I think the thing that separates this for me from a lot of other space opera ensemble movies is that sense of fun and the way it moves in the way that like the situation is the unifying factor, like the need to assemble the stones and get the fifth element in the middle and create this world-saving beacon, but everybody else around that, like it doesn't really cut to anyone. I guess, you could say Leeloo and Bruce Willis are technically the protagonists, but in a way you're cutting between so many people that it feels like
there's like way more protagonists and antagonists.
Yeah, like it
There's
really
a lot.
Totally, it feels like a true ensemble piece that way. But yeah,
I feel like I'm still processing the movie.
No,
sorry.
No, because it is a lot, and it is an onslaught, and it's cool too because again, like nowadays with the movies we have, you're sort of conditioned, I think, to expect a certain amount of like there's a ton of action in this movie. But it doesn't feel like it orchestrates the action scenes quite the way. Like if this was made today, I would have a different set of expectations as to what the action would be like and stuff like that.
Right.
Because so much of this you are watching, like for a lot of it, Bruce Willis like is kind of just like having his own day and his own situation, and he gradually gets pulled into this. And I like that, and I like that. Yeah, you're kind of seeing a lot of how just life is 300 years, or I guess from where we are now, it's about 200 years in the future. And just like it has both all the adventure and fun and sort of sci-fi mumbo jumbo you want. You know, you got the MacGuffins that are the stones, and you got all these different groups who are trying to get to the stones.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It seems like they really took time for their production designs and to really make the world feel real and feel lived in.
It was really solid. A few like visuals also reminded me of artificial intelligence a little bit as well. Yeah. Like specifically when the little boy meets Joe, and they're in that kind of futuristic world. Anyway, that just visually, but
I'm sure like they drew from that.
The mixture of, I liked how many practical effects and practical prosthetics and everything there were in this movie, because it was just super impressive. I don't know. I felt like I was more drawn, like more interested in this, watching this and not getting sidetracked or anything, because a lot of it you could tell was like real makeup and prosthetics, and I just find that really interesting to watch.
Oh, totally.
And
real puppets too, like all those the big alien gang who was
fun.
Yeah, right.
It's fun to watch.
And I love that, you know, like Gary Oldman has to spend like half his time with those characters, and like, you know, he's taking like I love that. It's like you can tell, you know, he's bringing his A game, he's taking it seriously, but also he's such a sort of strange, wacky character.
And he always, I just kept thinking about his character in True Romance.
I was too. Like this does feel like there was that period of time, especially during the 90s, where it's like we got to have Gary Oldman as our arch eccentric villain.
Yes, and just let him do whatever he wants, and he'll do great.
Yeah, it's one of those things where in a way it seems like everybody was chosen to do their quintessential thing, and that's a testament to, I guess, the casting is specifically, because it feels like very intentional the way everybody was chosen here.
Yeah, I can see why this movie is a classic. It's just 100% got that quality.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to put your finger on, seeing something with a tone like this, like
that, pulling off a tone like this now would be so hard. Because you're right when you mentioned how formulaic everything is right now. I think we're just used to a certain style at the moment. And so if someone tried to pull off a movie like this now, it would be really hard. The closest thing I could think of is like Jojo Rabbit in terms of like the tone and the editing and the directing was very different. And this kind of reminded me of kind of I don't know. The tone was just fun and different, but it also was serious at times. And the ending, I could see being really cheesy, but I really enjoyed it because the rest of the movie wasn't cheesy. So I feel like it still was pulled off really well. But to do that, to have an ending like that now, I'm like, I don't think would work as well, you know?
Yeah, like I think, because it's like you buy their romance, even though like that's not what most of the story is about, but it's got enough. I think it's something to do with the fact that it's like if this were made now, I would be afraid that it would be bogged down in having to be meta, because there's something about watching this where I'm like, there is a certain amount of kookiness and zaniness, and it's, even though
it doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah, it seems like it takes itself just seriously enough, and it knows well enough to say that, okay, this world is a little over the top anyway. And so that's what works. And there are times where, there are these like moments that feel like a random comedy bit, but then there are a lot of other things that just feel like, this is just kind of a strange world. And I think that people underestimate how much that can transport you in a movie like this. And I feel like that's what a lot of things don't do as much now. I almost feel like a lot of movies now are trying to make you laugh, but are afraid to be the weird kid.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, whereas a movie like this, I don't feel like...
They don't want to go too far out there.
Yeah, they
don't
want to
lose you.
Yeah.
They don't take risks anymore, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, they don't, like, comedic risks.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it. It may be not the best metaphor, but it just reminds me of like improv classes where I'm like, no, you got to be willing to get a little stupid sometimes and to not be afraid of that, because that can be very freeing, you know?
Right. No, it looks like everyone felt free in this movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. That was super fun.
Yeah. I'm glad we got to watch this together, too. This was a good shared experience. I really appreciate
the music. That's the other thing. The music. Yes. Oh, my God.
Yes. Very unique soundtrack. And I love...
Very 90s.
Very 90s in a way that feels like absolutely that, but also I'm like, I'm not used to hearing soundtracks.
I know.
Like, yeah.
There was a few, like one moment specifically where it was technically really serious, but the music was so out there that it like obviously brought the tone back up. But I was like, I bet these actors when they watched the movie were like, huh, like
that's
I'm crying,
not what I was imagining.
There's like saxophones, but I'm crying.
I know,
cool.
right? And again, it's that's the thing too, is like there are these choices that feel odd but right, I guess.
Yeah.
And too, like that's another thing about the world I think that's smart, is like you set it with this music that is familiar, but it's like crashing styles together you wouldn't expect, and that kind of lends credence to just like the transportive whimsy.
That is ballsy.
Yeah,
I've seen film moments ruined with the wrong music before.
100%.
Lost me. But they somehow pulled it off.
Yeah, I mean that's part of movie that's part of movie magic, is like you can see a cut 12 different ways, and once you get the right music under it, like it all can come together, or it can all be completely different, you know, depending on a music cue change. And I love too that the opera, like as much as he's like, I don't want to go on this freaking vacation, this is so conspicuous, and then they go see the opera and everyone is like so moved.
I was moved. I was like, sing, girl.
I know, it was like it was a beautiful moment, and it's things like that where it's like that's not. I think too nowadays there's a certain like economics of plot where it's like we always got to be kind of focused on the point, and I'm like,
yeah.
I think there's something in that where it's like, yeah, this is all, you know, things are coming down to the wire, everything's coming to a head, the stones are somewhere here, and something to do with this opera performance is involved, but also everyone's experiencing the opera.
I felt like I was watching it with them. You know? It took me on that journey with the characters, and I appreciated that.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to do that, especially for an element like this.
Had they skipped that and she just like got shot, for example, like right off the bat, I'm like, that we wouldn't have felt it as much. But because we like actually got to enjoy her singing and got, you know, was in the moment, and then she got shot, I was like, no.
I know. I was like, yeah, I've only just met you, and yet somehow I feel like we've suffered a great loss.
I know. So that was brilliant.
And props to her for getting all those stones in there and still being able to sing.
Being able, to sing while having a bunch of stones in her, and to tell him before she died what was going to happen, where they are. Oh man.
Oh man, yeah.
That was a ride.
This was a ride, man, and this was I mean, I feel like you look back and a lot of times are given cause to be like, man, they just don't make stuff like this anymore.
No, I felt nostalgic watching it for some reason, even though I've never seen it before. It gave me like nostalgia.
I get what you mean. It's funny. It's like this felt fresh in a lot of ways, and even a lot of the effects have aged decently well, or even if they haven't, you're like, but I don't know, you could just tell, like, man, for the time though, that must have been impressive.
Right. And so, like, I don't mean to harp on the ending because I said it was cheesy. I thought it was cute. That's what I meant. It was cute.
Yeah, it was cute. That's the thing, is like there's world-rending stakes, but there's also some
I don't
really.
think I had ever seen Bruce Willis say lines like that. Had you?
No. No, and it's like that's the perfect, because it's the blend of, he's got the, like, you know, New York cab driver.
Macho,
he's got the Bruce Willis attitude, but then it's balanced out with that other aspect.
He's a little softy in this movie. I liked it.
He just wanted to find love, man.
Yeah.
And to get his mom off his back.
That was funny.
Well, and details like that too. I'm like, they didn't need to do that.
They didn't need to do that, but they did, and it was funny.
Yeah, it feels like a very like 90s thing. Like you can tell this feels like the same era. Yeah, like that 80s, 90s thing that like RoboCop almost has or something.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh, there are these random... They give the characters a little more life outside of... I feel like nowadays the goal is like give them like a family member or some core trauma that's easy to relate to and then go.
Wait, I love how I was like, yeah, because I've seen posters. I've never actually seen RoboCop.
Oh, that is a great movie.
So I should react to that.
I'm sad I can't watch it with you on camera because that is a great movie. And that movie holds up.
I've never seen RoboCop. I've never seen Terminator.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, you got some...
But I did the 3D ride at Universal, and I was so confused.
That's great. You should not see any other Terminator, just T2 3D. That's it.
Terminated.
Oh man, well you got some stuff to look forward to. I'm excited for you. Some people are like, how could you? I'm like, no, you got a journey ahead. That's awesome.
No, they're just jealous, you know.
Yeah, they don't get to experience it for the first time again. Well, any residual thoughts on Fifth Element before we fold each other up into the internet?
Isn't the fifth element technically plasma?
Let's Google it really quick. Is plasma...
That's what I thought was going to happen, that the lava from the planet was going to come down and hit her, and then everything was going to be fine.
Oh, if they combined or something like that.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
Fifth state of matter or fourth state?
State of matter, sorry.
Is plasma the fourth element? The plasma is called the
fourth state of matter. That's what it is, not element.
See,
that's so dumb.
Wow, you've misinformed
It's been a while since I've been
everyone.
in school.
Scientist Sally. That's your nickname everyone calls you.
Even though, yeah.
And now we just have another moon, I guess, floating around.
Yes.
Just a dead energy sucking moon.
Yes. Those tides are going crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Fifth Element 2 is about. It's going to become Waterworld.
Yep.
Waterworld plus space. We got to fix the tides. Earth is flooded.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Well, pledge allegiance to President Tiny Lister. Leave us your comments down below. What you think of the movie. Anything you want to enlighten us on. I'm sure there's something. I'm sure there's something that's retroactively become a meme that we could be hip to. Any parting words for the people, Salamander?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.
Yippee-ki-yay. Thank you guys for joining us. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and we will catch you next time, people.
Bye.
Peace.